What's up, ABD? What's up, y'all? How are y'all doing? I hope everything's going well. I hope everybody's feeling good. It's been a long day, but we made it. How y'all doing? I hope everybody is feeling good. I hope everybody had a really good day. It's been a long one, like I was saying, but we made it. ABD, thank you for being here. Thank you for making sure that you came in and then you liked the post first. Thank you so much for liking the post. I appreciate that, man. It means a lot. Thank you so much, Gabe. Thank you, Shelby. What's up, you guys? Thank you for being here. Yo, sorry I'm late. I was busy. Hey, you're not even late. I just got on, so don't even worry, HM. Thank you so much for y'all being here. I appreciate y'all. It's such a blessing to have y'all here. Man, today's been a wonderful day. It's been a really different kind of day, but it's one of those days to where you learn a lot, you grow a lot. Shelby, it's so nice to have you back. It's a blessing. How was your day? How's your day been? It's been good. How's your day been? After somebody passes, it's always a little wild. But it's been getting a lot better, man. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you for the likes. Everybody has liked who's here. That is a blessing, bro. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you for the support. It means so much to have you guys here, especially so soon. I appreciate y'all so much. All the love, all the support. Today, I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about ego, because that's what I've been really doing some reflection on. And I have a feeling that all of us can learn a little bit more about our ego and how it helps us and hurts us. My day has been okay, as I had a good training session today. That's a beautiful thing. That's what's up. Beautiful. Thank you, Gabe. Thank you, HM. Thank y'all so much for being here. I really appreciate y'all. So we're going to talk about the ego. Now, HM, I know you know, as a boxer, as a fighter, it's very important to have a good ego. You have to make sure that your mentality is kill kind of thing. You have to make sure that you know your value and you know what you're going into against any opponent, right? And I feel like sometimes just in life, it's important for not only us to know our know how to have that mentality of go after what you want, but also, like in fighting, you have to know when not to attack. And so many times we're always on the offensive, and sometimes we really need to worry about our defense. A lot of times your emotions can get the better of you and it can ruin your situation. Okay? And that's really why I wanted to talk to y'all about just our ego. Okay? Our mentality for life has been telling us, just go after whatever you want, do your own thing and not worry about it. But the truth is, you really do have to care. Mentally, are you misgendering me? Wow, that's wild. I never underestimate my opponent at all, as they always been training hard as well. Exactly. So you understand, if you have an ego crisis, you have a true dilemma on your hands. If you're one of those people who thinks that you're the most important, you're the biggest and baddest and nobody can faze you, you're going to reach a situation where you're going to say, wow, there's somebody better than me. There's somebody who's stronger than me, who's more equipped than I am. And so you always have to have your mind ready for the fact that you could be outmatched. You could be in a situation where you're overestimating and you're being too confident. And when you do that, it always puts you in a horrible position. So we used to have a situation back in the day where they used to have masters and apprentice. So a master's job was literally to take somebody who wanted to learn a skill, and you work with this master, okay? So whether it's an electrician, maybe it's a glass blower, maybe it's an artisan, all kinds of things. They used to be masters, and the apprentice would just follow the masters around and learn. I'm always out, gotta pay the troll toll. That's so funny. Have y'all seen that episode of Always Philadelphia? Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where he said, you gotta play the troll toll. If you want to play with this boys' hole, you gotta pay the troll. It's hilarious. Danny DeVito is an absolute legend, y'all. But that's just what I thought about when he said play the troll toll. But going back to what we were talking about, man, sometimes you guys have to realize that if you have a master and you're an apprentice of that master or just a journeyman of that master, it's important for you to learn the necessary lessons from that master. Okay? So a master's job is to not only teach you how to do something, it's how to navigate the business. All right. Thank you guys for being here. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers so I can start giving givebacks, cash givebacks, so you guys can be the positivity in your community. You guys let me know what you want to do positive, and I'm going to sponsor it. Okay. So make sure you're subscribing and liking the video, you guys, so it can get out to other people. So back to the masters. If you're a master, your job is not only to teach somebody how to do a skill, your job is to teach them all the things that come into the field that might hinder you. So if you're an electrician, it's not just me teaching you about how to run wire. It's me teaching you why you want to run certain wires, why you want to avoid certain clients, how you can make sure you're not killing yourself, how you can make sure that you're spending your money effectively, or how you're supposed to be working up for retirement, how you're supposed to make sure that you can hire better people and more qualified people so that you can run a more efficient business, right? So it's your job as a person who's just there listening, as a mentee or as an apprentice or a journeyman. It's your job to learn as much as you can from these masters. But so many times, often we have people who feel like they know everything, people who feel like they don't need a master, they don't need to learn. Their ego gets in the way of saying, you know what, I don't want to learn. I want everything to be done already. I want to feel like I'm in charge. And that leads to a lot of people. I love being a nerd. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That leads, I'm gonna post this one because that's a beautiful comment. Y'all make sure y'all don't delete that. That's beautiful. I'm so happy. No, don't take it away. I want to see that. That's beautiful. I want to be a nerd. I love that. Don't take that away, Gabe. I love that. But so it's super important for us as an apprentice or a journeyman to make sure when you do have a master, when you have a mentor, when you have somebody, you're learning as much as you can. And that's how all of us get so much better at what we're doing. That's how we raise the level of competition and competence of the arts and the creative arts. And it's sadly one of those things that has been forgotten, is how it's so mandatory to have a good master, how it's so mandatory to just stay in a situation of being an apprentice. You have to allow yourself to be, thank you so much, I appreciate it, love my necklace, thank you so much, Ray. But you have to be in a position of understanding that you don't know everything. And nowadays, everybody wants to feel like they know everything. They want to feel like, I'm already competent enough because I read an article, I watched a YouTube video. And I'm not saying that y'all don't know everything. I'm just saying, if you want to be able to get to the point of being a master, if you want to get to the point to where you can advance a craft, you have to allow yourself to be in a state of not knowing. And nobody wants to feel like they're learning, they don't know everything. Nobody wants to be there, but the truth is that's where you grow the most. When you're going, you know the difference between coal and a diamond? The only difference between a lump of coal that you can use to start a fire and diamond is pressure. Okay? How much pressure has that coal consistently been under to where now it becomes a rare gem? You understand? Or it becomes a star, or it becomes a planet. There's so many things that come from that amount of pressure. And if you're not willing to be in a situation where you're in that much pressure, you'll never be something that's precious. You will always be something that is just run of the mill, like a lump of coal. What are you talking about? I don't know. Please scratch my back. Okay. Okay, I gotta just get a matcher in the coffee. Okay. I did my nails. Oh, awesome, Shelby. I'm so happy you guys are here. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for commenting. I appreciate everybody who's a subscriber. Thank you guys for being here. It means the world to me. I'm so happy that you guys are trying to improve yourself. My goal is to help you guys to be better. Okay? A lot of times people get to the point to where they think they know it all and they can't grow anymore. But the truth is we can all grow. I am consistently growing. I'm reading more books. I'm trying to understand more so that I can be a better leader. Okay? If you're not trying to consistently learn and grow, you're not you're not able to be a good leader for anybody. You're really hurting yourself. You're a detriment to your community and to yourself. Just got my nails done and they are very long. That's so funny. But it's super important that you guys understand the value in knowledge, okay? We have a society now that makes you feel like as soon as you know anything, you can be an expert. As soon as you're ready to post a video, you can be an expert of a subject. It's not true. The truth is, you have to go out of your way to learn, to excel, to try to push yourself so that you can be a knowledgeable person. And in the process of doing that, it's what you do. It's called killing your ego. Happy birthday. I hope you have a fantastic birthday. Thank you for being here on your birthday. I know you could be anywhere. I appreciate it so much, you guys. There's so many places that you guys could be, and y'all decided to be here with me, and it's such a blessing, man. Thank you so much for deciding to spend a couple minutes with me. Even if you just stop in for a second, it's still nice to have you here. Tomorrow's your birthday. Happy birthday in advance. I hope you have a fantastic, not only a fantastic day, but a fantastic year, okay? So what I'm working on now is not just killing my ego. Hello, India. Thank you for coming from India. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it so much. I'm not just telling you guys to kill your ego. I'm saying that you have to figure out at what point in time in your life do you need to allow your ego to lead the way, and at what point in time in your life do you need to tell your ego, okay, that's enough. We need to chill out. It's your job to figure out what is most appropriate, because you have these people who live their life and they're completely oblivious. They're not aware of the fact that their ego is getting them into trouble. You want to be this person who's the leader of your industry, but you don't know how to do it. You're going to have to put your ego on the back burner. You're going to have to tell yourself, you know what? I could be better at this. I could figure out more. And in the meantime, I'm going to allow myself to be humble and understand the fact that I can grow. All right? If you're not willing to do that, you're hurting everybody else in the industry, because what you're doing is you're offsetting the price. Okay? Now, a lot of times you'll have situations where you'll say, hey, I'm not getting paid what I deserve. Now, that is a different situation, because I completely understand, hey, if you're working hard, if you're doing all the things you're supposed to be doing, you should be getting paid, right? I am a complete advocate of paying people what they deserve. But you need to be honest with yourself, honest enough to know if you're that good. Now, everybody wants to feel like they're that good, but the truth is we're not all that good. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you for being here from India. Thank you so much. It means the world, y'all. It really means the world that y'all are here. But everybody is not ready. And if you're not ready, it's okay. You don't have to be mad at yourself or mad at other people who are ready. You just have to understand your ego is about to kill your progress. Your ego is about to stop you from getting where you want to get. You understand what I'm saying? You have to allow yourself to grow. Don't force yourself into the limelight. There is a story about a general during the Civil War who was not ready for the placement that they were trying to give him, the position that they were trying to give him. So he said, hey, can you guys not give me that? And then I just stay here a little bit longer and get better. I'll just get better. And then once I'm ready, I can move into being a general or being in charge. But you can never get to that point if you're so consistently worried about, I want everybody to look up to me. I want everybody to understand how important I am, how important what I have to say is. Those are never the best leaders. I'm sure everybody has had a boss or somebody who has literally been trying to tell you what to do, and the whole time you're always wondering, who are they to tell me what to do? They don't know as much as I know. And that is the thing that will ruin the work energy. The whole job will start wondering, why is it, Gabe, you can go on and get little man out of here, because he's got his blinders on. But it's so important for us to understand, just because you want the promotion or you want the the attention doesn't mean that you're ready for it. You see what I'm saying? You guys have to allow yourself to grow and mature into a place to where that attention is validated. You know, I started this channel. When I started this channel, I could not have dealt with all the comments and all the people on here because I wasn't ready. It took time with me being by myself, with me being uncomfortable and being comfortable with just the fact that there's nobody there, to where now it doesn't matter what people are saying, what's going on. I can still get my point across. I can still speak to people because I remember the days when nobody was here. So it gives me the confidence to know I know what I'm doing because I've been doing this for a long time. And I'm comfortable with the fact that if somebody's here, if they're not here, if I'm getting the likes, if I'm not getting the likes, I have a message to speak. You see what I'm saying? And then there's also times when I know I don't know enough. So I try harder. I ask you guys questions. And that's why I'm always saying it's not me who's going to change the world. It's y'all who are going to change the world. Y'all are the ones who are special. Y'all are the ones who God is trying to talk to and God is trying to help to be your full authentic self. And when you start doing that, you'll be able to help other people. Now, you can't be your full authentic self if you're worried about your ego, how you feel about it. If you're, hello, thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. But you cannot be your authentic self if you're steadily worried about what are people thinking of me. That's your ego. And when I say ego, somebody might be thinking, well, it's good to have an ego. Yeah, it's great to have an ego. But when I'm saying that's your ego, I'm saying the negative side of your ego is what will tell you, hey, they're not giving me the attention that I want. They're not treating me how I feel like I'm deserving to be treated. That's all negative, toxic ego talk right there. You have to kill that ego. Okay, you don't have to kill the idea that you are courageous and all of the positive things that you get from your ego, but you have to kill the fact that you think you can come over here like Color X Bleach. Shut up, gay boy. You have an ego, and your ego is unfounded. You have no backing. You have nothing that you're talking about, nothing that you can offer, but you feel so confident in talking about something stupid. That is the problem that I'm talking about. That's the ego that I'm talking about. Y'all don't even need to block him. Y'all can keep him here because he don't have nothing to say. He just wants attention. Don't block him. He can stay here. Leave him here. Because people like that it's all good. They need the information. Those are the people who are really going through it. Let them go. If they want to keep talking crazy, let them talk crazy. I'm not trying to block everybody. I just want them to also understand, even if they're in a messed up place, it doesn't mean that you need to start tearing things down. That's your ego speaking. So everybody who's here, y'all can see what it looks like when somebody's going into a negative place in their ego. Right now, we're just talking about our ego and how sometimes it's necessary to kill your ego, and sometimes it's necessary to allow your ego to live authentically, right? But the only thing that's going to allow you to know that is by you living and experiencing enough to know when your ego is out of whack, okay? So sometimes you have to do what is called killing the ego. If you know that you're out of whack, if you know you're doing something that's unhinged, kill the ego, because that's what's making you do it. Like, you have to think about some of the people who have invented great things. A lot of them didn't get any credit. But look at Vincent van Gogh, for instance. Vincent van Gogh was one of the greatest painters, and he was thought of as a crazy person. He was ostracized, he was scrutinized, and he was cast out by his community. But does that mean that Vincent van Gogh should not have been a painter because of that? He had to kill his ego in order to just paint. In order to create, sometimes you're going to have to kill your ego. Like, are you trans? The fact that you're asking me questions like that, you're not asking anything to grow or to be a better person, is because you're a hollow being. You have to kill that side of you who wants that attention. Because that side of you who is craving the attention, craving the affirmation, that's the side of you that's going to ruin y'all's lives. You understand what I'm saying? It's absolutely mandatory that you guys are aware of when you are in correlation with your life goal and when you are completely out of whack. You have to allow yourself to be honest. Okay, if you can't be honest with yourself, you're lying to everybody around you. You have to understand it is your job to be your authentic version. If I were trans, if I was gay, the fact that y'all are saying it over and over and over again is telling me so much about y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there are people who are trans and gay. I don't see y'all on their pages and supporting. So if y'all are so supportive, why don't you go subscribe? How about that? Let's see the subscribe count go up. Gabe, don't block them. Let's see if the subscriber count goes up, then they're actually supporting. If not, it's people who need to kill their ego. Because they think that what they're saying is so important when they're not doing anything. They're not helping the situation. All they're doing is being a negative Nancy. They're not growing. They're not thriving, but they're looking for attention. Their ego is crying out for, how can I be popular? How can I get people to look at me? How can I get people to notice that I'm alive? And it's for a fallacy. It's for a hollow feeling. You are not doing anything that is regarded to anybody as important or valuable. Y'all are just spamming sometimes, and spamming things that mean nothing to anybody. Even if it was a transgender channel, or even if I was gay, how are you helping the community? You're not. You have to kill that side of you that wants that attention, that wants everybody to look at them, wants everybody to show them any kind of unnecessary praise. If y'all are completely honest with yourself, you'll all know that there have been times that you guys have gone out of your way to try to get attention. Like Coco. Hey, Coco, thank you for coming back. I'm happy that you're here. Coco, I think last time you were on here, he was funny last time, y'all. He was actually funny. So make sure you don't block him, bro. He was actually funny. Once he gets out of the spamming thing, he's actually hilarious, you guys. So I like it when people like that come. Because I can understand being annoying just to be annoying. But if you have something actually to offer, okay, I love it, you know? But if you're just one of those people who wants attention and it's just because you have a void in your life, you got to kill the ego, man. And the only way you do that is by understanding I have more to learn. I have a way that I can grow. And the way to grow is not by me doing something superficial. The way for me to grow is by me allowing myself to get uncomfortable, me allowing myself to do things that I've never tried before, me allowing myself to learn. So many times people feel like the only way they can learn is by going to school. It is hilarious how mad your cut is. How mad your cut is? How bad your cut is? I don't know what that means, man. Coco. You got to do better, man. Oh, I remember last time, Coco, I told you to come up with something really funny and you couldn't do it. I remember that. Bro just preached to someone who's genuinely asking and is trans, and I've been an ally for years. Oh my God, I'm not an ABC person, okay? That's all you ABC people care about. Oh my God, it gets so annoying. All y'all care about is sex. That's all y'all ABC people care about is sex. I swear to God, that's all y'all talk about. It's just crazy, man. Y'all don't get tired. Nothing matters in y'all's life other than sex. Y'all want to know who they date, what they like to lick, where they like to put their hands. Like, that's all y'all talk about. That's all that's valuable to y'all. Like, let it go. I'm so tired of it. Even like you try to watch TV with your kids and all it is ABC people. It's like, goodness gracious. It's so annoying. All right, Gabe, you can get Coco out of here, man. Goodness gracious, y'all are annoying sometimes. Y'all just have nothing to say or do. Oh my God, we wonder why the world is full with idiots. It's because you guys don't want to be any better, man. Coco was funny, but Coco is not being funny. They're just spamming things. And these people are getting on my nerves, bro. Just consistently talking about gay and trans stuff. What does that have to do with anything? That's why I don't like the LGBTQ movement. All they're worried about is sexual preferences. I get so annoyed with it. There's so many other things going on. Hey, Zoe, thank you for being here. I don't care. I don't care how y'all feel about it. Just like y'all don't care about coming on here and talking about it all the time, I don't care how you feel about it. Okay? I'm so tired of hearing it. It's been like 6 years of listening to the alphabet people talking about sex. Bro, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Why don't y'all talk about that on y'all's pages? Why the first thing that y'all want to talk about is who you like to have sex with? Oh my God, get a life. Not you. Nobody wants you. Oh my God. People asked me on here one time, do you like furries? What does that have to do with anything? Why? When did it become so popular? Like this is a porn site or something like that. All they want to know is, do you like boys? Do you like girls? Do you like girls and boys? Do you like little furry things? Do you guys, we got to get better as a society. It gets so old. Aren't y'all tired of hearing about the alphabet soup party? I'm just so bored with it. What's your body count, wise pimp? Oh my God. You see what I'm talking about? We're fried as a generation. Y'all are morons, bro. Y'all don't have nothing to talk about but sex. Like, let it go. Let it go. Zoe, what? What do you want to talk about? Guess what? What happened? Man, I'm just so tired of it. Do you have COVID? Oh my God. Y'all wonder why. Yeah, I love Brazil. What's up, Brazilians? What's up, Arthur? Thank you for being here. Oh, get off your high horse and get some money. Why are you here, Brandon? Brandon, you make me feel like you're one of those people who was always told, get away. Don't talk about this around Brandon because you're so annoying. Bro, let it go, man. Y'all with this, you using EBT. The crazy thing is y'all coming here to talk about negativity. And the whole time I'm talking about positive things, man. And I'm just getting to the point to where I understand why people crash out on the internet. Because it's pointless to talk to y'all. Like, all y'all want to talk about is the most ridiculous things, bro. Like, he finna cry, guys. Stop, bro. You wish I would cry behind a retard like yourselves. And when I say retard, I don't mean it as in a disabled person. I mean it as somebody who has literally retarded their life. They have negated their opportunities to gain knowledge or wisdom, and they have slid down the path of being an ignoramus, a moron. You have nothing to talk about that isn't related to sex, and you're talking about me being upset. Okay, I'm racist, whatever. Sure. I don't care what you have to say. That's the thing. I don't care what half of y'all say, especially when you're talking negatively. Because anybody who's talking negatively, bro, if y'all don't like me, cool, get off the page. There's so many other places that you could be. Y'all could literally be making your own content, making your own page. Why haven't you done it? He's a narcissist. Yeah, I'm a narcissist. Oh, this is the Down syndrome Jesus guy. Hey, Down syndrome Jesus guy, fuck you. Bro, I'm so amazed that this motherfucker is back, y'all. Can't handle objection. I can't handle you because you make fun of remedial people, people with issues, people with disabilities. I can't stand that. God. Troy, don't listen to these guys. You are not drunk. I know that because I come to your live every single day, and you are not drunk because I know that. Thank you so much, Zoe. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the positivity. These people are just miserable people. People who want attention and want to ruin things because they have nothing better to do. But you know what the truth is? The more that they comment, the more that they spread my channel. So you guys comment whatever you want to comment. Thank you for commenting. I appreciate it. That's funny. I got him. What did you get? That's so funny. Type in the chat R in the chat to roast me. That is so funny. Drinks on Troy. I think that it's really telling that what's wrong, lady? Why are you sad? I'm not that happy anymore, brother. Why? What's wrong, lady? What's wrong, lady? What's going on? Thank you for being here, lady. I appreciate you for coming back. I'm just gonna get quiet so the people who are on here can leave. 2 of my dogs died. Oh, I'm so sorry that 2 of your dogs died. I apologize. Lord, please watch over lady. Help her. She's going through this tough time. Help her to understand that everything happens for a reason and that she shouldn't be stressed out. And let her be grateful for the time that she did have her dogs, that they were able to enjoy each other. And knowing that she understands that she's had a fantastic life with her dogs. And that they were loved and that they had a place to be where they were completely loved and appreciated. Thank you. God bless you, lady. God bless you for being here. I know when you're going through traumatic stuff, it's easy to just shut yourself up and go through your own thing, but I appreciate you for coming out and speaking. And thank you for everybody who's liked the video. Thank you for all the positive comments. I appreciate it. It means a lot, especially when you have so many people who are just craving attention and on such a low vibe. These are the people who are consistently, hello, thank you for being here. You're from London. That's awesome, man. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it so much. There are so many people who just want attention and want it in a negative way. And that's literally what kills creativity. Because a lot of, Gabe, do you want to roast me? Please, that's so funny. There's so many people who go through negativity and they just give up. And some of them are really sincere and trying to be good people. And we wonder what happened to true creatives. We wonder what happened to the people who were authentically putting their voice out there. I'm playing a game called I Hate Myself. Oh, that sucks. Don't do that. And when people start being in that energy of I just want to tear things down, it reminds me of people who can't create. And people who don't have a platform, they're not able to be creative, and they see things and they just tear things apart. Have you ever seen somebody destroy a work of art just because they were bored? That's the vibes that I get when I see people just trying to tear things down for no reason. It's hello, man. Did I miss yesterday? Yeah, you did, but it's all good. Thank you for being here, Alan. It's good to have you back. Thank you so much for being here. But it's really sad because there's so many people who are authentic creators and creatives, and you see them slowly but surely stop creating and remove themselves from the public eye. And it's because there's so many people who just want to have attention. You know what? Hold on, let me go over here. Go to this dude and hide user from channel. And there we go. I'll just do it like that. I just have to do it sometimes because some of these people just get annoying, man. And I'm a normal person who just doesn't want to deal with people's bullshit. So many people are just so full of it. And it doesn't matter if you're trying to be positive, they want to see you get upset, and they want to push you to the point of getting on their level because they have nothing better to do. And people would rather watch a train crash rather than allow something beautiful to be created. Gabe, that's very wise of you. It probably is a little kid. The point is, there's so many people who are just full of shit, man. It doesn't matter if you're a kid or if you're a grown up. The point is, it's annoying. And our world is full of all these people who are just annoying. They don't have anything better to do. They don't want to do anything better with their time. They just want to create havoc. And you see it all the time, from people who cut you off in traffic to people who argue for no reason about things that they don't know anything about. It's crazy. Hello, just subscribe to your channel. You can call me Kai. Thank you, Kai. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it so much. It means the world to me that you're here. This has been a tough day. A lot of people have been talking crazy. It's nice to have people who are still subscribing and helping the channel grow. We are trying to get to 500 subscribers. Okay, Troy, I know people are mean to you. It's just people are really mean. Like, I have this bully, so she's so mean to me, but you, said she's so mean to me, but you know what to do. I say stop talking and then report. I love it. Okay. That's a good point. Yeah, maybe I should just go back and report the people. That's pretty smart. Boom, report. We'll do this one. That's a good idea. Thank you for reminding me that I can report people. Because there's been a lot of people who need to be reported on here. Just going to report people and get their accounts banned. That's so smart. Thank you for that. I hate myself and my whole body and life. Don't hate yourself. It's all good. You're going to be okay. Today might be a bad day, but tomorrow will be better, okay? I'm not new because I've been in for 3 days. Yeah, I remember you. I'm great. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you for being back. I'm good. Here, I'll help you report them. Thank you so much, Gabe. Yeah, don't block any of them anymore. From now on, we're just reporting people. We want to get them off YouTube. Because if we block them, they can still go to other people's channels and just be wreaking havoc on everybody. You know what I'm saying? So just report them and give them a long list of BS that they've done. You can go back through the whole chat and then find the people who say stuff like that and just report them. That would be fantastic. Thank you so much. Go back to this guy, report this guy. There we go. Choose one. Harassing me. Report. There we go. That's what I'm going to do from now on. We won't have to worry about it anymore. Eventually, people are going to say, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't go on that page just spamming the stuff. Now, again, if they make a couple comments, it's cool. But if they just keep on spamming negative things, like, it really does start to be daunting on your mental state. And I used to always be like, how is it that people let people get to them when they're talking negatively? Like, if you know that you're not an idiot, if you know that why would it bother you? it's not that it bothers you. It's just that sometimes the loudest things that you see are the people who go out of their way to say negativity. They're the ones who want the attention. They go out of their way. When somebody's giving you a compliment, hey, I really like what you're saying. It's really difficult to see that when you're seeing somebody say negative, 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 right after another. So it's allowing me to have empathy for people who have those mental issues or mental breakdowns, because I'm starting to understand. It's like, bro, it's daunting, man. You're over here trying to do something positive and people are literally just trying to drag you the whole time. So it's crazy. This person too. Report. Hate speech. You can do it with YouTube. I'm not about to play with you. But yeah, it's really crazy to just understand. Like, I'm not even a big I'm not even a big YouTuber. I'm not a big creator. I'm so small and y'all are still so vicious. It's wild. I could only imagine somebody who's really famous. You're so cute. Thank you. Appreciate it. I need to just start paying more attention to the positive things that I see. Thank you so much. Remember, love yourself and make your favorite food to make you feel better. Hey, I love that. We're pinning that comment. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. Brother, you need a new style. You aren't no anime vampire sussy. That's wild. Yeah, but I understand. Like, I used to see all those posts from people, and they were like, "Yeah, I'm just having a mental breakdown, and I'm tired of posting." It's because I wasn't reading their comments. I wasn't seeing the personal messages they were getting, and it's just tough. I don't care. I don't care if it wasn't hate speech. I'm to the point to where I don't care. I'm a human just like you guys. I can be in my feelings just like y'all can be in your feelings. And I can get to the point to where I don't care. I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be rich. I want to be one of those guys who can just live his life comfortably. My children, my family can enjoy themselves and not have to worry about stupid stuff. And if that means that I have to deal with this kind of stuff, I would just rather not do it. Like, I have a business that does well. I don't need to do this. This was fun, but if it gets to the point to where people are just going to try to break me mentally every single time I come on here, I don't want to do it. Thanks. Appreciate it. I just hope you guys can understand. It's important to understand your ego is one of the major issues that you're going to have in your life. And as you've seen today, your ego can be valuable, it can be vulnerable as well. And right now, my ego is vulnerable. Sometimes you get to the point to where you just can't take it, man. No, let them stay, man. It just gets to the point to where you just realize why the world is so shitty. And it's because there's so many people who would rather just piss on the world while it's burning as opposed to getting a fire hose and trying to rebuild. Yeah, I'm really starting to wonder, like, if politicians are looking at us and seeing the things that we comment and seeing how we act, I'm starting to understand. Howdy, thank you for being here, Jeanette. Thank you so much. I'm starting to understand why politicians don't care. Because a lot of people suck. A lot of people are crappy. And so I can understand why politicians are like, we're just going to send them to war and kill a lot of them. Let them kill each other. Because politicians are very aware of what we're saying and how we're acting. They see it. They read the comments. They get letters. And the truth is, when you read comments like this, when you see what people are saying, the truth is people don't want the world to be better. They definitely don't want to do the work to try to make it better. How many of y'all really want to make the world better? Because the whole reason I started this was because I wanted to try to help you guys make the world better. But if y'all don't want to make the world better and y'all just want to burn it down, then what's the point? You know? I see why they want to start World War III. Y'all don't got nothing better to do. Y'all just want to talk shit. So why not start World War III? Give y'all something to fight about. Because y'all got so much pent up anger and hostility that y'all don't know where to put. Because y'all are so used to playing video games and being a finger texting pimp or a finger texting gangster. It's like, bro, y'all are some of the wackest people, bro. Some of y'all are cool. But the truth is, the majority of people who are the loudest and the most obnoxious are fake wannabe gangsters, bro. Like, they are the most annoying people. And I understand, man. Just send them to war. Implement the draft. Wipe them out. And we'll start all over again. Because they don't want to do nothing positive. They don't want to say nothing positive. All they want to do is watch the world burn. There's so many people who don't want to do anything positive. And I used to have an idea that there was more people out there who were trying to be better. Is this positive? No, this isn't positive. This is like when you're in school back in the day when you were a little kid and then the teacher would start yelling at the class because the class didn't want to do better. And then the teacher would say stuff like, man, I got my degree. Y'all don't got y'all degree. Y'all need to figure it out. I got mine. And the truth is, that's why you see so many people who become recluses and they don't care about society anymore. Because society is broken. You're right. YouTube isn't a degree. I didn't say YouTube was a degree. But I did say you're a moron. E.g., you are a moron. I said that. And you don't want to improve yourself. When they talk about this generation sucks, when you hear baby boomers talking about our generation, they're talking about people like you. They're not talking about everybody. They're talking about people like you. People who don't know how to build anything, don't know how to create anything, but they can bump. They can bump their mouth. And you know what? It gets tiresome listening to people just bumping. You don't know how to make anything. You've never created anything in your life. You don't have any skills. You don't have any attributes that could ever be valuable to anybody else, but you know how to bump. You just talk. You just want to be a finger texting troll. Oh, I'm going to say something smart and funny. It's not funny. It's not smart. It's not cute. I could see if the things that y'all were saying were actually good, but yes, exactly. People want to complain instead of working together to make life better. That's very true. People do not want to be the solution. This motherfucker just said, whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks to you because I'm the rubber and you're the glue. That's what you just said. You're talking to a mirror. Oh my God, you're an idiot. Oh my God. We're screwed, man. If this is what we have to go off of for people, like, when do we get to the point as a society of saying, you know what, instead of being positive and trying to help out people, I'm going to just try to tear somebody down that I never met before? Yeah, dumping their trash on us. Exactly. That's what they're doing. Why don't people want to do the work to be better? All you finger warriors, how about y'all say that in the comments? All y'all who got something to say that's so smart, why don't y'all say in the comments, why do people not want to do the work to make the world a better place, but they want to complain about it? Because it means they will have to look in the mirror and change. I understand that. That makes sense. You're another reckless junkie. At what age did you find out you were a lesbian? I've always been a lesbian. What are you talking about, bro? I love women. People are morons, bro. Best thing 12, you're a moron. If your mom didn't tell you, you're a moron. Oh my God. And then they just say the same thing over and over again. I would be embarrassed to be such an idiot. I wouldn't be typing so much. Like, oh, y'all are so stupid. This is why people are giving up on our generation, man. Our generation doesn't want to be better. Our generation likes to say a lot of stupid stuff and expect people to care. Congratulations, you guys. You've played yourself. You've played our whole generation. You know, they're just trying to drain your energy, right? Weak minds play weak games. The truth is, it takes a lot of energy to come on here and to try to inspire people to be the best version of themselves. And the fact that there's so many other followers and subscribers and creators out here who are doing whack stuff and stupid stuff, and the fact that they're here is just crazy to me. Yeah, there's a lot of amazing people, but there's also a lot of people who are not. There's a lot of people on here who are black holes for energy. And I'm not your dad. Mm-hmm. Tired of hearing you talk, man. Yeah, I'm starting to regret the fact that I go live every day. Ugh. This is feeling like a job. It's not fun. Yeah, today's been a tough day. Yeah, dinosaurs are cool. Coolest part about them is they don't have to see all the idiots walking around on Earth right now, just destroying the world and smiling about it, acting like they did something cute because they sent a message. When I first started posting this content, I really believed that it was possible that there was going to be people on here who really wanted to better society and better their lives. They wanted to improve. And I'm starting to realize that I was wrong. People don't want to improve their lives. They don't want to do the work. They want it to be like Santa Claus. Just magically one day everything gets better. That's not how life works. It requires work. It requires initiative, dedication. And that's one thing the baby boomers say that we don't have as a generation, and I'm starting to believe them. We don't have that as a generation. There are some people in the generation who do have dedication and resilience, creativity, and a willingness to change things. But the overwhelming number of us do not have that attribute. The overwhelming number of us want to destroy things. The truth is that the overwhelming number of our generation are the kids with the magnifying glass. We're the ones who are consistently destroying things that we could never believe in or create, or that are awesome and amazing. Like, y'all know that there's this rock structure that was in the Arizona desert that was famous, and it's millions of years old, and it was like supposed to look like a duck. Somebody just kicked it over a couple of years ago, and they went to prison for it. My problem isn't the fact that they went to prison for it, it's the fact that they would even think, let me destroy something that I can't create. Think of what kind of person it takes to destroy something that they could never even create. You know what I'm saying? Those are the kind of people that we're surrounded around. Those are the kind of people who want to run stuff. We're in trouble, y'all. Why save the world when the world is full of people who just want to destroy things? Bro, not everyone should have the same kind of mindset. We all need to have our differences. No. Everybody should understand common decency. Everybody should understand that you can make the world better if you try. Everybody should understand you're not supposed to just destroy something just because you're bored, because you have nothing better to do, because you have the day off, because you're not at work. That means that now it's time to destroy something. Everybody should understand that you shouldn't be a piece of shit just because it's fun to be a piece of shit. I shouldn't have to say that, because y'all know that y'all don't want it to happen to you. But we have a generation of people who go out of their way to destroy the psyche of people who they've never met. We have a whole generation of people who go out of their way to try to break people mentally because they're bored. Bro, go get a life. Y'all have not broken me. Y'all have just disappointed me. I never thought that there were so many people who are this ignorant. And maybe it's just the algorithm is sending a whole bunch of people to me, you know, who aren't in alignment. But the truth is, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You have to fight so hard to try to find people who are good people. You shouldn't have to go through this just because you're trying to create something. That's a positive thing. That's crazy. Everyone should understand that if you allow darkness to move through you to hurt others, is you letting whatever hurt you win. Understood? I'm not talking about being a piece of shit. I'm saying that not everyone should have this self-improvement mentality. Swan 6, you know what you're sounding like? I've seen it before. What is it called? An idiot. Sound like an idiot. Everyone shouldn't have a self-improvement mentality. You're a moron. You good, bro? No, I'm not good. I'm realizing that our generation is full of morons. That's not good. Put this into your creative process. You should get some good lyrics and material out of it. The song is going to be called "The Millennials Are Full of Morons." Okay. I'm going to dedicate this song to Swan 6 and idiots like Swan 6. The millennials are full of assholes who are pieces of shit. Your mom should have swallowed you, but now we're stuck with your shit. Millennials are full of assholes who are pieces of shit. Your mom should have swallowed you. Your dad should have shot you on the floor. How's that? That's funny. I've always really liked the Joker. I was never a big fan of superheroes. There was a couple. I wanted to have a body like the Flash or like Iceman, but the person who I identified the most with was the Joker. I always liked the fact that even though everything went horrible, he would always laugh and have a good mentality about it. Hello, Brittany. Thank you for being here. It's been a while since I've seen you. I'm in such a dark place. Yeah. Yeah. That's where I'm at tonight. That's where I'm at tonight. I really had higher hopes for our generation when I first created this channel and when I started making stuff, but the truth is, y'all don't want to be better. There's a couple of us. We all have those days, you know. Yeah, definitely. What's your favorite food? I don't think I have a favorite food. I like a lot of stuff. Thanks, Brittany. I appreciate that. It's nice to have people in the same vein sometimes. I'm just thinking about what am I going to talk about tomorrow, and do I want to talk tomorrow? Do I stream games? No, I stopped playing games so I could learn to play the guitar. So I don't really play video games. Every now and then I'll play like a tablet game with my son or something like that, but I don't really play games, you know. Shoot me down, baby. I won't stumble. Bash my head around in your mind, yeah, yeah. All of these thoughts, they tumble constantly. Why don't you stop wasting wasting time, yeah. You know, you know, you know. And the Lord knows I'm to blame, yeah. You and the Lord know I'm living in shame, yeah. Oh, the hot days gets hotter when your back's up against the rail, oh yeah. If you don't say nothing, everything's gravy. Go ahead and say it, 'cause I know you will. Oh, I know you will, yeah. You know. You know. You know. And the Lord knows I'm to blame, yeah. You and your Lord know I'm living in shame, yeah. Depends on what song it is, if I know it. Yeah, I pinned your comment, Brittany. I'm so grateful that you said that. It helped me remember, man. I used to be in dark places a lot, and the thing that always, thank you guys, I appreciate that. The thing that got me out of the dark places was when I learned how to play music and I learned how to create songs. And so all my songs are literally just about, you know, getting through tough times, you know? And maybe that's what I just need to do. I don't want to hear sorry. I don't want to hear I'll try next time. You remember that party? You and that girl? No. Yeah. I don't want to hear sorry. I don't want to hear I'll try next time. You remember that party? You and that girl made out in the moonlight. The way things used to be is dead and gone to me. If I see your face, I'll call the authorities. So just leave. Here's your things. Seems you got it over me. I'll bow out gracefully and just leave. Found your things. Things are so much much different in your dreams. Whenever you wake up, you should just leave. So if you stay, please stay away. I know the night seems cold, dark, and lonely. You're calling me up cause you're feeling kind of horny and asked to stay until daybreak. Oh, no, 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 no. Stay away. I don't want to hear sorry. I don't want to hear I'll try next time. You remember that party you and that girl made out in the moonlight? The way things used to be is getting come to me. If I see your face, call the authorities. So just leave. Where's your thing? Seems you got it over me. I proud gracefully, just leave. Things were so much different in your dreams. So when you wake up, you should leave, you should leave. You should leave, you should leave. You should leave, you should leave. I don't want to hear sorry. I don't want to hear I'll try next time. You remember that party you and that girl made out in the moonlight? The way things used to be is dead and gone to me. If I see your face, I'll call the goddamn police, so just leave. Just leave. I don't want to hear sorry. I haven't sang that one in here before. Yeah, I feel a lot better now. It's amazing how music does that, you guys. If you guys don't play music or you guys don't have a creative outlet, do that, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Thank you guys for the positive comments and the likes and just for being here. It means so much, you guys. Just started guitar a few days ago. That's awesome. Beautiful. Oh, I'm glad that helped. Thank you. Thank you guys for being here and listening. And how are you, man? I'm getting better. Getting better. We had a death in the family. People were talking crazy today, and it sort of got me in a spot, and the music sort of helped me get out of there. So I appreciate it. Oh, you look so relieved. Yeah, I am. Isn't it crazy how music does that? Do I send a second text or accept that I got ghosted? That is so funny, Gabe. Drew, I want to tell you something. What do you want to tell me? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me what you want. There we go. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me if it ain't good enough for you, baby. Yeah. But tell me, yeah. Tell me what you enough for you, baby. But tell me if things possible. Eminem is a whole mood. I wanted to hear Eminem. What was that song? I used to have a song that was a nasty song. Said it's been a day too long since you came my way. I can still picture when you walked away. And every time that you promised, you said, baby, you know I'll be honest. Oh, to my dying day. Thanking God for the day that I met you. You so nasty, you know he gon' get you. And she want me to play with the cookie, push it in and pull it out. She told me hell no last night, so we gotta make it right. And when she starts to shake, she's screaming, thank you, babe. She's rolling and we trip back to ecstasy. She been blowing up my phone for the past 3 days, sending me pictures of a tattoo spelling out my name. She said, what? I'm thanking God for the day that I met you. You so nasty, you know he gon' get you. No, I think it's she showed up dressed up just like Pocahontas. I said, baby, can I just be honest? Oh, I'm so glad he came. Thanking God for the day that I met you. You so nasty, you know he gon' get you. She want me to play with the cookie, push it in and pull it out. She told me hell no last night, so we gotta make it right. And when she starts to shake, screaming thank you, babe. Both explode and then we drip back to ecstasy. Can I play with the cookie, baby? Da-da-da-da-da. Can I lick on that cookie, baby? Da-da-da-da-da. Awesome. Thank you so much, Gabe. Yeah, that is a really nasty song. I haven't played that song in like 5 years because it was so nasty. I was like, 300 subs. Thank you guys so much for the subs. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it so much, man. It means so much to me that y'all are here. have a great birthday. Yeah, I'm happy I played a little bit. It's nice to play. Relaxes me a bit. But yeah, happy birthday. Have a great one, you guys. I might go live tomorrow. I don't know. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow is the 30th. Is there 31 days of this month? I don't know. What's up, Zoe? You all right? Happy New Year's Eve. Wait, New Year's Eve is tomorrow? Is New Year's Eve tomorrow? So there's only 30 days in the month, you guys? Why am I so sad? I got ghosted. That is so funny. How are you, sir? I'm okay. I'm making it. I'm making it. People were negative today, but through the power of music, I feel better. Today is the 30th. Tomorrow is the 31st. Okay, so tomorrow is literally oh yeah, I forgot. Sunday was the 29th. Okay. So no, that's not right. It was the 28th. So tomorrow is New Year's Eve. Holy cow, time flies. Yeah, it does, man. Nice song. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You always have such cool clothes on. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I am working on making sure that I look nicer for you guys, just so you guys know how important you are. This guy looks familiar. Is this Diddy? It's so crazy how like you guys listen to like what is so current, and that's all y'all talk about is like Diddy, and it's like, don't y'all get tired of allowing the media to tell y'all what is popular? Like, it's okay to come up with your own stuff. But thank you so much, Brittany. I appreciate you so much. It means the world to me that you guys actually see it and appreciate it. I know that's so annoying. I agree. Yeah, it's like y'all haven't talked about Diddy for 12, 15 years, and now it's just Diddy, 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 Diddy. Oh my God. Name 3 Diddy songs that y'all know. And I'm not talking about the ones that he produced. I'm talking about, Peaches and Cream. Oh, the remix. Y'all remember that? He said, shut up. What did he say? And it's like when you think about his lyrics, all of his lyrics are like, oh my God, you can't even sing those lyrics anymore. His lyrics are wild, bro. Of course he's on the song Peaches and Cream. One of the first CDs I ever got was this CD called P. Diddy Remix, or The Remix, and it was just all of the stuff that he took and remixed. It was such a great album. But style definitely helps me get out of a rut. Definitely, definitely. Who sings I Should Quit My Life? What do you mean? I don't know what that means. But yeah, you guys, it's been a wonderful time being on live with you guys. Make sure y'all consistently let your light shine. I'm trying to make sure mine is shining regardless. Shining light for you to see what your life can truly be. You're gonna quit your life? Don't quit your life, Zoe. Don't do that. Yeah, you guys. Shine, 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 shine. Shine your light. Shine it in the dark. Shine it wherever you see darkness. Okay? I'm gonna pray for you guys before we get out of here. Lord, thank you for all the people who stayed this long. Thank you for all the people who are really trying to help themselves and to be a blessing in the world. Thank you for allowing them to meet me, to be here. Please help me to consistently not allow the people who are negative to get me down, and to allow my message to be clear and received to everybody. I truly appreciate the opportunity just to speak to all the people who are like-minded, and to have the opportunity to be a blessing to them. Please help my words to get to the people who need to hear it, and to allow all the people who do want to come on here and speak negatively not to affect me in a negative way. Thank you for the platform. Thank you for the people who have liked. Thank you for the people who have subscribed. And please help us to get to 500 so we can get to the point to where we can actually start helping the people who want to be the positivity in their communities and doing that good, being that good, being the positivity. It means so much just to have air in my lungs. So thank you for the blessing that is life. And please give me the strength to continue. Amun. All right, you guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you for loving yourselves long enough to find me. I appreciate it so much. Namaste from India. Namaste. Y'all be a blessing, man. Jeanette, Gabe, Zoe, thank y'all so much. Y'all are a blessing. Vivian, amen. God bless, man. Have a blessed night. You as well. Every day is a fresh new day. You got this. Thank you so much. We're going to see what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. It may not be a long live, but I might go live a little earlier. Who knows? We'll figure it out. I just want to make sure that it's something that's a blessing. I want to make sure you guys start your New Year's off right. Even if you guys don't join and you're not able to join, just make sure that you guys don't allow this New Year's to be a time when you allow your ego and what you think that you deserve to get in the way of what you need to do for the groundwork. So I'm taking tonight as one of those nights to where I'm just understanding that I could be better. I can grow more, and my ego suffered its own death tonight. And I'm happy about that because now I'm more equipped to be better, and I will be stronger, faster, better, and more agile in the face of adversity because of it. You should start a community page on YouTube. Community page? Really? Like what? So it getting on my nerves low key. Hey, I can't even be mad at you, man. She's always saying negative stuff too. She's always on her own thing. I'm happy that she's here, but a lot of times she can be self-deprecating. So it's just difficult to be around that energy sometimes. Hey, okay. And your fans can chat with each other and stuff. Oh, that'd be cool. So yeah, I'll figure that out. Maybe I might have to actually have my own a monetized page to do it, but I'll try to figure it out. All right, this is going to be a fantastic year if you guys allow it to be. Okay? Don't shoot the messenger and share photos. That'd be cool too. And allow yourselves to be the change you want to see in the world, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. This has been a crazy night. Y'all may never see this post again. I may never post this. But y'all have a great night. Y'all stay blessed and be aware that you can be the change that you want to see in the world, y'all. I love y'all.